Ripple's XRP has been trying to break out of its consolidation range for weeks, but it's been repeatedly stopped at the $1.50 to $1.60 level. Last week, the token surged above that upper boundary, reaching $1.55, which many analysts interpreted as the start of a new upward trend. However, the movement was short-lived. XRP was quickly rejected at that level and fell back down to around $1.40 within hours. Analysts like Ali Martinez have weighed in, claiming that the breakout is confirmed, but not in the way many bulls are hoping. Instead of continuing higher, XRP has been pushed back down, even dipping below $1.30 for the first time since early April. This decline has been accompanied by a noticeable drop in network usage, signaling a lack of interest or confidence in the token at current levels. Martinez pointed out that XRP did break a key trend line on the daily chart, forming a symmetrical triangle pattern. In technical analysis, this is typically seen as a bullish setup, suggesting the price could continue higher once it breaks out. However, in this case, the breakout has been followed by a sharp drop, not a rally. This has left some traders questioning whether the pattern is a false signal or if the market is still waiting for a real breakout to happen. Meanwhile, another analyst, CRYPTOWZRD, offered. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. A different interpretation. They noted that XRP has shown bullish signs on the daily chart and suggested that the token could still reclaim the $1.40 resistance level. But until it does, any further upward movement remains uncertain. The recent volatility has also been influenced by broader geopolitical factors. Rising fears of renewed conflict between the US and Iran caused a market-wide sell-off last week, and XRP was no exception. It dropped below $1.30 before bouncing back slightly as the ceasefire talks progressed. This highlights how external events can impact even specific tokens like XRP, especially when market sentiment is fragile. The key takeaway is that while XRP has shown signs of a breakout, the pattern is still incomplete. The price has not yet closed above the upper boundary of the symmetrical triangle, which is a crucial step for confirming a bullish trend. Until that happens, the market remains in a state of uncertainty. Traders are now watching whether XRP can stabilize above $1.40 and maintain that level. If it fails to do so, the next target could be as low as $1.14, as predicted by Martinez. On the other hand, if the token can hold above $1.40 and push higher, it could signal the start of a more sustained upward move. The next signal to watch is whether XRP can break out of the triangle pattern on a closing basis. Until then, the market is still in a holding pattern, and the outcome remains uncertain. The stakes for XRP are clear. A successful breakout could reignite bullish momentum and attract renewed attention from traders and investors. However, if the price continues to fall and fails to reclaim the $1.40 level, it could signal a deeper correction and a shift in market sentiment. The mechanism behind this is straightforward. Technical patterns like the symmetrical triangle rely on the price closing above or below key levels to confirm a breakout. In XRP's case, the failure to hold above $1.50 and the recent drop below $1.30 have created a bearish bias. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. The next signal traders will look for is a clear and sustained move above $1.40. If XRP can do that and hold it, it could signal a reversal of the current downtrend and open the door for a more significant rally. If not, the token may continue to struggle within its defined range or even slide further. The uncertainty remains high, and the market is waiting for a definitive signal to determine XRP's next direction. Until then, the token's fate will depend on whether it can generate enough momentum to break out of its current pattern, or if it will continue to be caught in a cycle of false moves and failed attempts.